Howdy folks, Bluesboy Jag here, yet another cigar box guitar. Ain't this a beaut? This one has the trunk cords on it to make it ooh, shiny, pretty. Can you see that? Get this mic stand out of the way here. There we go. That's a little bit better. Those three screws are the pull pieces, and they also hold the single coil pickup in there, and that is the sound hole. Don't need a big sound hole on these little bitty cigar box guitars. That is a red oak neck, resists warping, sold over 4,000 since 2005. Signed and numbered on the back. Shiny, pretty. I put a whole lot of lacquer on these, protecting the finish. And this is a 3-stringer tuned AEA. So a lot of people ask me, should I get a humbucker or should I get a single coil? And the answer is, well, if you want it to be real quiet, humbuckers are quiet because the hum is bucked. Well, they call them humbuckers, so they buck the hum. And single coils do have a little bit of a hum. This amp you can probably already hear humming. I have the amp cranked literally all the way up. It's about a 8 or 10 watt amp, so it's pushing it right now. If I turn this amp down just a little bit, let's see, I'll turn it down probably about 25%, so now you don't really hear the noise from the amp. Currently, if I hit my tuner, now I have the guitar bypassed completely, so I can turn the volume up, you won't hear it. So you hear just, maybe you can hear this, I don't know, it's pretty low. That's the built-in amp hum. It has nothing to do with the guitar. Now, if I hit my tuner and turn it off, my tuner button, turn the tuner off, that will re-engage this guitar. Now you hear that hum? That's a single coil hum. Now 90% of the time you can't hear that on stage. I am so used to the hum from my Strats and Telecasters that I just automatically turn the volume down when the song is over. And you just can't tell. Now you have to kind of experiment a little bit with your pedals and so forth. If you're going to be playing quiet passages in a song with distortion, say, you probably maybe hear some hum. Some people cannot stand the hum. Me, I don't really care. It doesn't bother me at all. It's just, it's when the band starts playing, you can't hear the hum. So I don't really have an issue with that. I also play solo electric guitar with single coil pickups, and sure, they hum, but it doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't bother me at all. Like I said, other people can't stand it. So I offer the humbucker for the dead quiet pickups. Humbuckers are a little bit more maybe bassy, maybe mid-rangey kind of. Some people would be like, huh? But to me anyway. Your mileage may vary, as they say. I would experiment with some guitars at the local guitar shop with both humbuckers and single coils, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's really just up to you. It's really whatever you like. If you don't care about the hum, the single coils have a very distinct tone. Some people call them thin tone. I don't really call it thin tone. It's just different. Humbuckers are kind of maybe fatter, thicker, kind of, maybe, a little bit, maybe. It's just up to you, really. It's just up to you. You got to plug them in. You got to play with them. If you want something real quiet, though, you want to go with a humbucker. Dead quiet. This one, like I said, is a single coil. You can probably hear that hum a little bit. Now, I don't have a distortion pedal on. If I hit the distortion pedal, it increases the hum a little bit. Again, when I play live, I just stomp on my distortion pedal when the song's over and turn it off. It's really not a big deal to me. Some people make a big deal about it. Doesn't really bother me. So, I also put the pickup somewhere closer down here on these small boxes. The closer the pickup on any guitar, the more treble you're going to get. And the closer up here, the more bass you're going to get. Well, on these boxes, since they're hollow body, it's a basically wood hollow body guitar, you're going to get even more bass than you would on a solid. So I tend to put them just a little shy of the center. So here's the center. I put it right about here, and that really gives you optimum tone, because lots of times if I'm picking up here in maybe a quiet passage, quiet type song, where I don't want it screaming, I'll pick up here. On my acoustic guitar, which I've had forever, I literally play way up here. I play over the fretboard. Of course, the acoustic guitar goes all the way down here. But I play over the fretboard to get that more mellow, mid-rangey tone, maybe bassy, kind of, if a little bit, kind of, sort of. So if you want a treble tone, you pick down here. So check this out. If I pick up here, that's your John Lee Hooker tone right there. I mean, that is it. Let me get rid of my slide. Now, if I pick down here, it has a different tone. If I also do finger picking back here, now I'm going to turn on my distortion just a little bit to really emphasize this. Now I'm picking way back here, like as far back, like on top of the friggin' bridge. So that's going to give me maximum tone, maximum treble, I should say. Now if I pick up here, more treble. So that's why I put the pickups about right here, because if you put it in the middle, a little bit too bassy, you put it right here just right, you put it down here too trebly. And you don't have a whole lot of control over the treble if you put that pickup too close to the bridge. It's almost always too trebly no matter where you pick, and you have to tweak your amp and so forth. So anyway, over years of experimentation, hours and hours, as they say, woodshedding and experimenting back in the bowels of Jag's house, I have determined that that is the best location. Okay, so blah 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 blah. There you go, folks. 3-string. That's the back of it. Enclave. And it says here, tobacco selected, selection, blah, 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 blah. I can't read that. But it sure is pretty. Once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for your time.